I got what just mean I got intermittent. Good morning. I would like to call the Public Service and Employees Subcommittee to order. Members, please sign in if you have not. Everybody signed in? Okay. We'll now take the roll. Take the roll, Madam Clerk. Yeah, I have to learn how to hit the button. Okay. We have a quorum. So next we're on to personal orders. Are there any personal orders? Seeing none, I need to go over a few of our committee rules and policies. This committee will adhere to the adopted rules of the House, as well as the policies which Chairman Crawford laid out in the full committee last week. Please note that the amendment deadline for this committee is 10 a.m. on Tuesdays prior to each committee meeting. The deadline for testimony request is 24 hours in advance for each committee meeting, 10:30 a.m. on Tuesdays. And now I want to take this opportunity to introduce our staff to you. First, I want to introduce my assistant, Kim Summers. And then we have our committee attorneys, Matt Mundy and Josh Houston, research analyst, Nathan Witt, our clerk, Gina Ream, and our sergeant at arms, Johnny McDonald. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to a great year with you. We do have 2 items on our regular calendar. Item number 1, we'll ask for Representative Ashley to please come up and we have a motion and a second. And there are no amendments filed on this piece of legislation. So, Representative, you're recognized to explain your bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Lady and Committee. Good morning. This is an administration bill that's brought from the Department of Finance and Administration relative to state employee pay period flexibility. This bill is simply taken from the way they get paid right now, on the 15th and the last day of the month, to every other Friday, and that's what they're telling me. And I don't know if anybody's here from the Department of Finance, but anyway, I met with them this morning. It kindly helps when they have an issue with maybe overtime or stuff like that. This will fix stuff like that. So this is a recommendation from them to go bi-weekly.
You've heard the explanation, and do we have any questions for members? And I think we do. McCallum, Representative McCallum.
Thank you, Chair Lady. Sponsor, is this your first bill?
You're recognized.
Yes, sir.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Chair Lady. Have fun.
There's nothing fun about the first bill. I've been there, and there's nothing fun about it.
I had it written out to say this is my first bill, and I decided against it when I got up here, and I knew he was going to say something. So.
There's always one. There's always one.
Oh, yeah.
I think Representative Warner, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I was just wondering, did you get leadership's permission before you carried this bill?
Yep.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being here. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any actual questions for our?
Question on the bill.
We have a question on the bill. We're gonna make this easy on him today. Okay, Madam Clerk, please open the vote. Those in favor of this piece of legislation moving to full committee, please vote aye. Those opposed, no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Madam Clerk, take the vote.
Madam Chair, you have 6 ayes and 0 noes.
The ayes have it, and this bill moves on to full committee. Goodbye. Have a good day.
If you don't mind, right now I'm not on the list. I don't.
Can I go down and tell them that this one's been rolled?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. I want to go ahead and just do a little housekeeping because we do have a few minutes. We're going to be stalling for a few minutes because our next bill is, our sponsor is in another committee. So we're going to have to wait on him. But item number 3, House Bill 58, has been taken off notice. So now we wait.
I'll go across them.
Okay, now we're on to item number 2, which is House Bill 122 by Representative Scarborough. Do I have a motion and a second? We do, and there's no amendments filed, so Representative, you're recognized to explain your bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Communication Network is a division of Tennessee Department of Safety that operates, maintains, oversees the statewide P25 interoperable communication system. This will authorize Department of Safety to collect fees for maintenance, use, and improvement of the services. If you have to take any questions, the Department of Safety is here for any questions.
Yes, we do have a request from the department to testify. So is that necessary? Do we want to hear from the department? Yeah. Okay, we do. And so we will go out of session. And we will call up Elizabeth Stroker with the Tennessee Department of Safety. You'll have 3 minutes to offer your testimony. Please state your name and who you're with for the record, and then you may proceed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, committee. Elizabeth Stroker, Legislative Director for the Department of Safety. And I think the representative explained it pretty well. So I'm here for any questions that Representative Warner may have.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Ms. Stroker, for being here, and thank you for the opportunity to come by and explain the bill in my office. Just one quick question. Are these towers that we're talking about, they are owned by the state or the Department of Safety? That is correct.
You're recognized.
I never want to jump the gun on the chairman. Yes, they are.
You're recognized.
I'm sorry, Madam Chair. Will the local 911s or any local law enforcement that may use these towers, will they be charged this fee in the counties or municipalities?
You're recognized.
Absolutely not. And I'm really glad you asked that. I know we talked about it, but this is not a fee that will be assessed to your constituents, to your local entities that are on TACN. This is for private companies, your AT&Ts, things like that, big communication networks that want to join on to the towers.
You're recognized.
Thank you. And one last question, Madam Chair. How many towers do we have across the state? Do you know that?
You're recognized.
There are 122 current towers, and we've got about 60 in the works. So
You're recognized. Do we have any more questions from our members? Seeing none, got to go back into session. Get all that right. Representative, you're recognized for any follow-up statements.
I'll stand by for any questions. Otherwise, that's all I've got. Thank you.
Okay. And do we have any questions for our sponsor, from our members? And we do. And so, McCallum, Representative McCallum.
Thank you,
You're
Madam Chair.
recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Member, sponsor, Representative Scarborough. Is this your first bill?
You're recognized.
Yes, it is.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Chair Lady. Getting used to the mics.
I know.
Well, welcome to the team and glad to have you here and have fun.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Representative.
Do we have any more questions of our sponsor? They're going to let you off light today on
They
the
are.
jokes and
They
fun.
are. They are.
Where, now I think we're ready to vote on this piece of legislation. So Madam Clerk, please open the vote. Those in favor of moving this bill to full committee, please signify by saying aye, and those opposed, no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Madam Clerk, take the vote.
Madam Chair, you have 6 ayes and 0 noes.
The ayes have it, and this bill moves on to full committee. Thank you. This concludes our business for today, and I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned.